What is going on, guys? Reporting from my backyard, getting ready to do another Miata video. How are you guys doing today? Doing good? Alright, well, hopefully you are if you're watching this.
Hello. Good morning.
Anyways, today I'm going to be removing the power steering pump and the reservoir because my power steering system went out a while back and I haven't been using it since, and it's honestly not a problem and I don't feel a difference. Also, a few days ago, well actually let's start the story from the beginning. A few weeks ago I got a new set of wheels and tires. Fast forward to 3 days ago, yeah. One of those tires blew up on the freeway, so I had to replace them. And I haven't shown the new wheels and tires, but yeah, let me show them.
So these are some replica wheels. You can see I don't really care much about the wheels. They actually look nice, got them for a good price. And they're wrapped on Hankook Ventus V2s, which for the price, what they're worth, and for what I use my Miata for, they're actually super perfect. So really happy on that. I'm gonna be tossing these back in today because at the moment I'm just running 2 daisies in the front, and no, I mean 2 daisies in the rear, and these in the front. Like always, the first thing I have to do when working on my Miata is get it up the driveway, but it shouldn't be that hard because the front right now is sitting a little bit higher than the rears. Speaking about that, I'm also gonna raise the rear up a little bit if I have the time today, and also remove the weather guards from the front because those always rub and continue to rub, and it's very annoying. And I've been running them since I had the lowered car on daisies. Yeah, it's just about time though. I'm tired of that scraping noise.
Also, Mazda, shout out to you for making very fragile keys. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but my key is, focus, cracked. Okay, you can actually see it here, but my key's cracked. And it's bent a little bit. I have spare keys, so it's not a problem, but come on, dude. These things are like super fragile. Got the car up, and that's usually the biggest issue. This time, like I said, didn't have to use the little wood things. I just kind of drove over it. Not sent it, but the front clears it good, and after you get the front in, you can kind of clear the backs if you drive a little bit in slowly. But yeah, this is the car right now. It's looking, you know, like I said, have mismatched tires, which the mismatched tires don't look that bad, you know. Well, I'm probably gonna stop and take a picture of the thumbnail, and also don't have a picture of the car with the mismatched tires on, so let me get to that and then we'll get to the work we have to do on the car. Alright, cool, got those pictures taken. Now let's just start working on the car. You know, it's also a very hot day. It's about 90 degrees out, so I'm building up a lot of sweat, so my face is gonna look really shiny throughout this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be showing a lot of it because of that, because you're just gonna see a lot of sweat and grease on my face, which doesn't look the best on camera. Anyways, terrible news, guys. Apparently I'm just like an idiot because I didn't notice this. Check it. Don't know if you guys can see this long scratch running from me here all the way to the back. So what happened was, there was this really tall speed bump and I was trying to drive around it or take it, you know, as far as I can as possible, but there was a wall next to me on my driver's side, and I'm really pressed against, you know, the wall trying to avoid this tall speed bump, and I didn't realize I was scraping against the edge of the speed bump the whole time. Luckily it's just the paint that's scratched off, and I probably gonna end up doing both sides, sanding them down, going with the same black because I'm not sure what type of black or gray is used on the sides. Either way, that side's always been the ugly side. I mean, besides the hit I have in the back over here, but no problems, I guess. It's just the paint. Luckily no dents or dings.
I actually have a new door for that side, and it is a mechanical door. It does have the electric motors for the windows, but the windows aren't tinted, and I have to transfer my mirror over, and this door is pretty good besides the clear being a little bit scraped off, which you really can't see on camera, and then it's just a little bit dirty around, you know, but it's all stuff that'll polish off. Yeah. I'm just trying to get my car to look nicer. Anyways, I'm getting really distracted. I should probably really start working on it. These are definitely the best street tires that my broke ass has ever had, and I know there's probably better tires out there for it, but these were perfect. Alright, we'll have everything ready to swap the tires out and flush that power steering. I mean, it's not gonna be hard. Done it once when I had to take out the engine, and I just don't remember how much of a mess you make, you know. Ow. Because the pump's is here, free spinning, and the reservoir's here, which I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see, but it's been leaking. So I'm not sure if that's cracked at the bottom and that's the reason why my power steering went out, but either way, don't care. It's getting removed. Oh man, okay. I'm really sweaty, but I just took off the rear tires and adjusted both rear springs. I also have some spacers that I got when I ordered the coilovers that I never put on. I want to see how those look with it, and then I just have the power steering thing to get to. I don't know. I feel like I'm going really slow. I feel like the heat makes me slower, but we'll get there. I'm also kind of bummed out because I really want to get started on making this car look nice, and things like the front fender, that door, and this scratch, which is going to be on my head from now on. But also we have some good things coming for the Miata, and stay tuned because I'm not going to reveal what it is now, because this upgrade or downgrade, depending on how you feel about it, might be interesting or not. But it's a very controversial piece that I'm replacing, and it's supposedly one of the nicer pieces in the Miata. But I feel really confident in my decision. And though it's not going to be a significant upgrade, it might be a very significant upgrade. It might change the way the car feels, might change the way the car drives, I doubt. But we'll see. That's all I'm going to say for now. We'll see when the part gets here. So I'm actually not sure if I'm going to take my weather guards out, since I do daily drive the car throughout winter, and there are some wires back here that the plastic's kind of protecting that the tire would otherwise eat. And although I am scraping a lot, like up here for example, it doesn't really bother me that much. The car doesn't see that much aggression. Also, if you're wondering what all of this is, I'm pretty sure that's my power steering that's just been leaking, because I'm pretty sure the pump at one point just gave out, but it wasn't the pump. It looks like more the reservoir just started leaking out madly. But I'll get you removing that now. I really wish I had an ECU so I can get rid of a lot of parts. What was I saying? Anyways, getting closer to taking the power steering off. Had to move the air box. You can definitely see all the oil leaking down there from the reservoir. Pretty sure it was the reservoir that went bad, and not the actual power steering pump itself. But either way, it's coming out. Almost there. Ah! Yay! So here's most of the power steering system already out. After a lot of heat, a lot of anger. The crazy thing is the pump still sounds healthy, so I wonder what actually went wrong with it. Because I was also looking at the reservoir, and besides that fat spill, there's no cracks underneath or at the side or anything. So don't know what went wrong, but slowly starting to get rid of the power steering system. The only thing is, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this line here and the cooler that the Miatas come with. But I don't know. I'll see if I can find someone who's done this before. Maybe there's a way I can just cap that off or round it on itself and figure it out. Alright, we're gonna make a trip to a hardware store real quick just to get a nut or a plug to be able to plug off that there. And then I know I'm probably not doing the power steering the right way, but I also want to do it in case I ever want to reverse it, which I highly doubt. But I'm just gonna be plugging that up, and I plugged everything else up. That's the only thing, and then get everything installed back together. Literally just ran around all of Antioch. Went through like 3 different stores, but I found the piece that I need to just block off the power steering. And I'm actually getting kind of hungry, not gonna lie. But we're getting some progress on. I'm also gonna have to power wash this bottom part and probably the whole engine because we're just sitting dirty. And there's my old power steering fluid. Also, for anybody attentively looking that's done this before, you might notice that I'm leaving my the bracket on where the power steering pump actually connects to, and that's because one of the bolts is at the bottom, and I don't want to fight with it right now because you need a wrench at a very specific spot. It's right like here. Yeah, that's an awkward spot to get a wrench and just wrench it off right there. So, it'll just stay. It's whatever. You can hardly even notice it. Well, once I plug this up, I'm gonna start putting everything back together, and hopefully see you guys then. Alright, well, all plugged up. Like I said, it might not be the right way to do it, but it's my way to do it. Please focus. Oh, Jesus Christ, camera, come on. Anyways, like I said, it might not be the best way to do it, but it's my way to do it. So, yeah, all I gotta do is remove that little like cooler line thing that runs that thing there, and we're pretty much solid. Alright, well, I'm nice and tired, but it's all put back together. I'm just gonna probably hit it with a quick power wash or some type of foam wash to get all that grease and dirt off, but it's done. That's done, and the suspension and tires are done. So, I mean, overall a great productive day, but I still gotta get a lot more done in the Miata. There's some rattling noises I still gotta find, fix. That door that I still gotta swap the mirror on, make sure the electric motor works, tint the window, fix the clear, and then replace it in. But overall great. I'm gonna wash and vacuum the car now, and yeah, feel sweaty. It's still hot, but I'm just glad this is starting to all come to an end, and it's actually getting a little bit cooler. Then I'm gonna take the car out for a drive and enjoy it. Okay, well, the outside of her's washed. Now I just gotta vacuum it and reinstall the passenger seat, because I am gonna be going out with it soon with someone. So yeah, but oh my god, I like to look at my car when it's cleaned. Also with those spacers, the wheels actually fit the body nice. But yeah, let me get to vacuuming. This is all like in an instant for you guys, but car's vacuumed out. It's looking pretty clean. I'm just gonna hit the interior with some like interior detail, or like I said, install the passenger seat, and then we're pretty much almost done. Alright, we're done. Alright, all cleaned, detailed, with most of his interior in. Yeah, Molly's looking pretty good right now. And, on that note, that's where we'll end the video. Goodbye.